All right, guys, I am super excited to finish this journey with you, this 5 day journey with you, with a very special moment. And the idea will be to give you a taste of what it could feel to have an exceptional social life, to really feel it in your bones. So before we get there, let me share my screen as usual. You know the drill. All right. A little hello from Weirdy, and let's jump right in. So today I'd like to do a big, huge shout out to Heidi. Heidi is a very special person once again. So she's a live book ambassador. If you're not familiar with the live book methodology, the live book framework, which is honestly much more a way of living, a style of life. Actually, I really warmly recommend you to look it up. It's extremely powerful, created by John and Missy Butcher, an amazing, amazing concept. And there is an amazing community as well. And so Heidi is one of the highlights, one of the watchtowers, North Stars of this beautiful live book community. And it's actually during one of her connection calls that my Iki-guy concept was born. So I'm deeply grateful to Heidi. So Heidi is a coach. She's a clear beliefs coach. And basically what she does is um, taking your hand, bringing you all the way to your childhood, and reframing those nasty limiting beliefs you got from any sort of trauma or bad experience or something unpleasant you had when you were a child, and turn it around and transform it into a very empowering and positive belief. So she's amazing. She's doing an amazing work. And yeah, I invite you to connect with Livebook and Heidi. They are absolutely amazing people. All right, let's move on now. So today we will explore my own take of the Wheel of Life. You probably have met Wheels of Life. It became quite trendy in the personal growth world. And there are many famous coaches or trainers or teachers and experts that use their own version of the Wheel of Life. And basically the idea is to see how your overall life has been composed, like the categories like health, career, financial, that kind of stuff, love life, social life, etc. So the life book that I mentioned uses 12 categories actually. So it's a very complex one, much more in depth. So for me, I really focus on my take on social life and what they bring to you, and also what you bring to them. And it's why I did that six category as you really, how do you collect all those beautiful intentions, all those beautiful energies that your friends are sharing with you, and how do you really reciprocate, and how do you create powerful synergy in that, and basically how does your social life feel overall, and how does it ripple to your bigger, more overall life? Does it make sense? So that's the idea, at least. So let's start this new journey. And very first, I like you to assess what your current state is for your social life, what your current social life is, and to really figure out what isn't working, what is not satisfying, what could be improved, what has a growth edge, whatever you call it, what is not so good to you in your current social life. And now on the right side, to really take the time to figure out what is really fulfilling, what is giving you joy. I'm pretty sure not everything is bad in your current social life. I'm pretty sure you have wonderful people around you, or at least you had. You could also explore past segments, past legs of your social life, and really what worked or what is currently working. And I invite you to stop that video if you want to take the time to explore that, or maybe you already did that on your own. And really take the time to put those two sides, the negative, let's say, and the positive, and really balance them out and figure out, how does it feel on both sides? What could be improved? What is already great? And before we go to the next segment, I'd like you to have a taste of what a wonderful, exceptional, thriving social life could feel. Not just in your head, really in your body, in your bones. And for that, I invite you to a little experience, to some meditation and breath work. And just to explain to you how it will go, we'll go through three different phases. First, just natural flow to set the mood. Then we will explore sort of box breathing, but not the 4x4 I mentioned in the first emails, but going 4 counts breath in, 4 counts hold, and 4 counts breath out. And I will guide you, I will explain to you how we will do that. And then we will really explore that feeling of social life, of exceptional social life. So I hope you're as excited as I am. And let me first share the sound with you. So just to be sure the volume is not too high or too low, I'll let you check that while I set the mood. And just to explain to you how we will go for the middle leg of the journey. So that kind of box breathing, 3 phases of 4 counts. So we will go breathe in, hold, breathe out. And when we will go breathe in, really imagine you're getting all the goodness of the universe, God, source, whatever you call it, has to provide to you. And when you hold, really let it simmer, let it circle inside of you. Don't be idle with the hold. Don't be tense with the hold. Really leave it. Make something magical happen. The same way you would enjoy a delicious wine, or you would have a wonderful, wonderful feast with your friends and family. Like Christmas is around the corner, right? So imagine if you have good memories, good times for Christmas, usually really that kind of mood, that kind of energy. And if it's not the case, if you don't enjoy Christmas that much, then really what an ideal Christmas would feel. Really, and maybe some past memories of exceptional Christmas or any other times, social times where you really enjoyed. So the hold won't be tense, won't be idle, really living the moment, powerfully living the moment. And then on the breathe out, release, give back, adding your own personal spice, your own personal flavor, what makes you unique, what makes you you, and really giving it back to the universe, to God, to source, whatever you call it. Does it sound good to you? All right, so let's go with some nice grounding. And before we do that, you might want to pause that video and just get a candle, set really the mood of the room before we start. And whenever you're ready, I invite you to sit down, to put both your feet on the ground, and really intentionally ground yourself, really connect with the core of the earth, and start breathing deeply at your own pace. Just start with your own pace. Whenever you're ready, I invite you to close your eyes. And you had that beautiful field of sunflowers for a couple of minutes in front of you, all that summery vibe. I invite you to really dive in, to really get into that mood, that solar mood, that sunny mood, summery mood, and really bask into the light of the sun, the light of the universe, God, source, whatever you call it, and your own light. Bask into your own light at your own pace, just breathing naturally. And in a moment, we will start that 3 by 4 count. But before we do that, I invite you to start by taking a deep breath and breathe out. Really release everything. Make place for new things. Be ready to invite novelty into your life. And now we'll begin. So 4 counts, breath in. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. Breath in. 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Breath out. 3, 4. Breathe in. Get all that goodness into you. Hold. Share it with your friends. Share it with your loved ones. Let it circle inside of you. Breathe out. Release. Release. Give back with your own flavor. And breathe in again. Take it all into you. Enjoy the moment with the hold. Let it circle you. Play with it and then release once again. And get back to a natural breathing pattern. And while your eyes are still closed, I'd like you to really have the feel of the very best moments you had in your social life. Your most precious friends, the special time you enjoyed with them. What were they? Maybe you were playing, maybe you were dancing, maybe you were cheering, sharing food, maybe you were listening to music, maybe laughing, or just smiling, just looking at their face, maybe just looking at their eyes made you smile and made you feel good. What kind of connection do you have with your special friends? What kind of connection did you have before that, before now, with your special friends? I give you a few moments to really revisit the beautiful memories you had in your social life. Maybe it was at a park. Maybe it was at a theme park, at a restaurant, at your own house, at their house, by the beach, hiking in the mountain. Where was it? Where did you have those beautiful memories? Just revisit them quietly, nicely, and if you feel like it, just let a nice smile blossom on your face. If you're you're revisiting fond memories, I invite you to just sit with that and enjoy. And now I'd like you to really start to explore how even more awesome, how awesomer your social life could be. Imagine that you had the combination of your very best friends all around you, people that would bring you the very best in your life, bring you incredible joy, bring you powerful growth, bring you exceptional wealth, that you would have amazing support, people that have your back, and people that will also help you have incredible impact, really imprint the world with what you have inside of you, with the beautiful value you have inside of you, the beautiful gifts. Gifts are made to be given. And maybe you will need some people around you to help you do that, to really impact the world with all the goodness, all the uniqueness you have inside of you. Explore that. How could it feel? How could it feel to have more joy? What sorts of joy, what flavors of joy could you get in your life? What kind of growth are you craving for? Is it through knowledge? Is it through experiences that are, yes, challenging, but make you an even better person at the same time? Is it powerful wealth, the possibility to touch so many people, to be connected to so many people, and to have very powerful income, to be able to enjoy your own life at best, treat your loved ones as princes and princesses, and also give back and help other people, help the people that need it the most? Or maybe it would be all about support, having really people in your corner, knowing that you can count on exceptional people in your life to cheer you up when you need it, to give you a shoulder when you need to cry, to accept you the way you are without ever judging and being there for you when you need it the most. And then impact. Really focus on how could they help you be the very, very best version of yourself, pushing you to the limit, exploding your limits, becoming a person that you never fathomed to become. People that might even kick your ass sometimes because you need it, because you really want to make that kind of difference, and they will help you make that kind of difference. How does it feel? I let you sit with that feeling for a moment and really imagine how could that kind of social life, exceptional social life, a dream team of Iki-guys around you, how could it feel inside of you? And whenever you're ready, I invite you to open your eyes and come back here with me. All right, how was it? I hope you enjoyed. So let's first land quietly, nicely, have a last whiff of sunflowers before we move on. Okay, so desired social life, visualization. So how do you wish your social life to be? What does your ideal social life look like? How was it in that visualization, that meditation of sorts? How were you able to really touch what you want to create in your social life? Not just the social life you have right now, but what it could be, all the incredible potential there is if you connect with the right people, if you uncover your tribe of like-minded people and also complementary people, people that won't be quite like you, but that will be open-minded enough to accept you the way you are and bring something else on the table to really bring diversity, bring new approaches. And that's the beauty. We don't want to have only like-minded people around us. We also want to have complementary people around us, open-minded, complementary people. And how do you intend to make that happen? How could you transform your current state into your desired situation? So that one, you probably want to pause the video for a little bit. And while it's still hot, while it's still warm, really get your ideas, your feelings on the paper. So I let you do that and see you in a few minutes. And now let's apply that wheel of life that I told you about. And basically, for that one, I like you to get your page 6 of the fun book from day 3. So if you need it, just pause the video and see you in a bit. And really, the idea now will be to get all the ratings of each category, right? Growth, wealth, impact, support, joy. You got them at the bottom of the page, page 3 of page 6, sorry, of day 3. And now there's one missing, right? You. And the idea is really to revisit what you wrote down on page 3 of today's fun book. And for the example that I put right here, so as you can see, put 22 on growth, 16 on wealth, 24 on impact, 19 for support and joy, and around 20 on me. And that's basically the 5 at the bottom from growth to joy are the numbers I played with, right, in my example on day 3. And how did I get that you, right? So it's not just an average. The idea is really to have something about your feeling, your internal feeling. How do you feel inside about what you wrote on page 3? You know, having both the negative side and the positive side and having that assessment of your social life. How do you feel? And don't overthink it. Don't try to figure out the right number. It would be impossible. It's totally subjective. But really try to get that feel, that idea. And how do you feel on your social life currently? And so just for the sake of that example, right now, I feel like a 20 on 25. So it would be 4 out of 5. My social life is amazing, is already amazing, but there's room for growth. It could be even better. I'm currently in winter season, right? As I mentioned yesterday. So right now, my social life could definitely be improved. And that's okay. That's absolutely okay. So it's why I feel like a 4 out of 5. Already amazing, but could be even improved. But if you really can find a number that would resonate with you, you could just go with the average of the others. Just, yeah, at least give it a try. Does it make sense? Does it resonate with you? Okay, let's move on now. All right, and now once you had your each of the dots, I invite you to connect the dots and to draw the shape of your current social life. So once again, for that example I gave you on day 3, plus what I brought to you, so my 4 out of 5, or rather the 20 out of 25. So the shape would look more or less like that. And really, the idea is to compare the shape of your current social life or your current feel of your social life to the potential shape. And how far are you from that absolutely exceptional social life that you are striving to find, that you are craving for, something that you could really make you explode, make you be the very best version of yourself, really help you unleash your uniqueness in the most beautiful way and be able to achieve your life vision, to really make your purpose come into life. Enjoy the life of your dream. So how far are you from that exceptional social life that could lead you to that? And I will guide you for that with another exercise in a moment. But really, the idea is to get that feel. Really compare those two different shapes, your current social life to the potential shape, what it could be. And you had already a taste of it during that meditation, that experience we did with the sunflowers. And but very first, maybe you're very satisfied the way you are. Maybe you're like, yeah, you know what? My social life is good enough. And that would be absolutely perfect. If you love your social life exactly as it is, perfect. Personally, I love my situation. I love my current social life, but I'm always trying to expand. I'm always trying to go even farther, even deeper, get even more quality, get also even more quantity in my connections. So, how would you like to expand this blue shape and get closer to the yellow one, to that ideal one that you might be craving for? And now, next exercise, really the idea is how might elevating your self-acceptance and acceptance in general, and also your confidence could enhance your social life. So those were the the two first days, acceptance and confidence of this 5-day journey. And what is the impact of acceptance and confidence on your social life and life in general, overall life, because those acceptance and confidence also have an impact on your overall life. Now, I would like really for you to find that for yourself. What is the impact for you in your own life? And then to really have the impact of elevating your social life on your overall life. And remember that a grand study that I mentioned in the masterclass, where that study, the longest study of human behavior, almost 80 years long, $2 million spent on that study, extremely deep research. And they found out that warm relationships, strong relationships, genuine and exceptional relationships made our life longer, happier, healthier, and wealthier. Now, what would it be for you? Because once again, it's research, right? It was a study. You weren't in that study. So what would it be for you? So how could building stronger relationships make your life longer? What would be the impact? And just to give you an example, just a second. So there's some research around, those people around us, that famous a quote from Jim Rohn, the sum of five, that actually the people that are the closest of you, they have a very important impact on your health, Like if all those people around you are obese, for example, you have a much higher chance to become obese yourself. And it's not just the people around you, those 5 people, it's also the people around them. So basically, you could have a second or third generation of connection, right? So basically, it would be you're connected to obese people through one of your friends. And just to be clear, I have nothing against people that are suffering from obesity. It's just an example. Just I'm feeling for them. I have actually several cousins that have been plagued by that sickness. I really see it as a sickness. But it could be something else. It could be smoking cigarettes. Like if you have around you, if your close circle of Iki-guys, or in that case, it wouldn't be Iki-guys in my opinion, but if you're 5 people around you, the people you spend the most time with are all smoking, you have much higher chances to smoke. Same if they are all overstressed and all grinding all the time and all doing crazy hours or going overtime all the time, it will impact you as well. It will create ripple effects. So just to give you an idea, but I invite you to come up with your own ideas. How could it impact your life? So how could it make your life longer to have stronger relationships? How could it make your life happier and healthier? So I just talked about cigarettes or the weight. But there are many other ways to have impact in your life. So detrimental, but also positive, something to really empower you. And finally, wealthier. How could building stronger relationships could make your life wealthier? So remember my own definition, it was not only about income, it was also about connections. You came up with your own definition. So you decide based on your feeling, your own definitions. How does it feel? And now, last page for today, today's theme at least. So how could you how could you make it work now that you had some thought about it? Now I strongly invite you to take action. To me, awareness and its insights are absolutely useless if you don't have actions and outputs to really continue the journey. They are absolutely useless. It would be like sitting, on the mountain of gold from Scrooge McDuck. It doesn't make any sense. Only insights, only inputs, only awareness. It's not enough. It's extremely important. You want that, but it's not enough. You want concrete actions to follow up, and you want people around you to help you take those actions. And in my opinion, there's even better, and James Clear is covering that in his amazing book, that systems are even better than actions, because systems, you have really something supporting you to take action, something where you don't even have to think about it. It's systematic. It goes, as a habit. And then you have identity. And if you can really build your identity around that, it's next level. But let's go slowly for now, focus on actions and systems. And basically, that identity part, we already started with the acceptance and confidence already. So we'll see about that a while later. And to finish this 5-day journey, I invite you to wrap up. So with takeaways for every single day, while it's still fresh, I really invite you to do that now or really maximum tomorrow. So So it could really be ingrained through the experience you got from day one, day two, day three, day four, and day five. Acceptance, confidence, Iki-guys, time management, and wheel of life. How do those five different steps or those five different strategies that I provided you with those different angles and ways to get away from those key challenges that misfits suffer from. So I'm curious, what is it for you? What are your takeaways? So this is all for now. I really hope you enjoyed this 5 day journey with me. And yeah, I will see you in a bit. So if you jumped on the initial email course, I will send you a last email on Monday. And if you join the party a little bit later, it probably will be tomorrow. So I see you then, and I wish you a delicious day. Bye bye.